This is the how-to video, a quick 4-step video on how to apply Happy Camper, an easy, very quick way to fix your mobile home and get rid of leaks for good. So very quickly, let's get into how to apply Happy Camper to your roof leak. The first thing you want to do is prep your surface. You want to make this surface as clean as possible that you can get the best adhesion. Any sort of loose things you want to get out of there, any sort of dirt or grime, you can get rid of with soap and water. You can see that I'm pulling some of the old coating back to make sure that I am getting the problem area as much as possible. So now that that's clean, I can add a somewhat thick layer of paint. I'm gonna not be shy with this paint. I'm gonna use the brush to spread it around. I want to make sure that this is at least 8 inches wide because I have a 6-inch cloth with me. Just as you do in your Happy Camper, you want to add the product a little bit further than the actual cloth so that you can get a good seal. As you can see here, I'm adding more paint because I didn't put enough. I want to go further than the problem area, so I'm going to spread that around. I also want to go over this edge. I want to go under the edge so that water can drop off. So now that I have enough paint, I'm going to measure how much cloth I need, lay it down. You can see that I'm giving it about 2 inches over the edge. Then I'm going to flatten out the middle and then pull away from the center so that I can get the wrinkles out and I can get the air bubbles out and get a better adhesion. And I'm putting plenty of pressure on that brush to keep the cloth down. And now I want to have that cloth stick to my surface area. I'm giving a lot of attention to the edges. That is where the seal is. That is the most important part of the seal. Like I said, I'm pulling enough pressure on there. And now I want to move to the third step where I add more paint. This is going to be this last layer of security and make sure that the cloth is well saturated with Happy Camper coating. Here, like I said, I'm giving a lot of attention to the seams. This is where I want really the most paint. Here I noticed that this edge, I was actually missing a little bit of paint. It was kind of a happy accident. All I'm doing is using the paint from my brush to add a little more to make sure that it sticks. I lay it back down and then I add more paint so that I can get the third step on there. It's a really easy to use product. What's most important is that it is very resilient. And that's it. That is the 4-step process to applying Happy Camper.